Honestly, what are we even doing at this point? Adam Silver, please explain to us how nothing is going to come from what looked to be salary cap circumvention. After 11 months, Kawhi, Steve Ballmer, and the Clippers are about to get off scot-free because the league came back and said that there was no proof that Steve Ballmer was pushing money through their sponsors to Kawhi to circumvent the salary cap. However, there's still an investigation going on to see if the Clippers violated league rules by introducing Kawhi to its sponsors. Looking at ESPN's article, not only did the investigation look at aspiration, it also looked at Daktronics and a company called Boingo Wireless, who's the wireless provider for the Intuit Dome where the Clippers play. Honestly, I hate to see how this turned out because it really does open Pandora's box for the future to see what other owners do because of this second apron rule and them wanting to keep players or bring in players that they know they cannot afford going forward. I'm truly at a loss of words from the result because there was so much there, or at least seemed to be there, to show that there was salary cap circumvention coming from Steve Ballmer and the Clippers. Throughout the investigation, Steve Ballmer continued to say that he would not accept a league result that asserted him to do any bit of salary cap circumvention, and obviously this is now the result. So a spokesperson from the Clippers declined to answer questions about the investigation. However, they did say that the Clippers introduced players, including Kawhi, to companies that they work with. Making introductions between players and team partners is both an ordinary practice by NBA teams and a common request of players and representatives. The statement also said that the team did not dictate or negotiate the terms of Kawhi's endorsement deals. The fact that a player has an endorsement relationship with a company that also does business with his team is not evidence of salary cap circumvention. While that is all true, there was a lot more that was shown by Pablo Torre that really showed that they stepped over a boundary, like with Dennis Wan pushing money over to aspiration, showing some of those invoices, showing that it went to a company called KL2, which obviously is Kawhi. And honestly, for a lot of fans, I feel like it's a big letdown because you want to see the NBA remain to have some sort of integrity. But I mean, and maybe they do, and maybe there really was nothing from Steve Ballmer, but it really seems like Steve Ballmer was funneling money, or at least someone under him was funneling money to make sure they could retain Kawhi throughout the years that they had him. And it is funny to see the results come out as so because all this happened and the Clippers have nothing to show for it. They have no conference final. They have no NBA final. They have no championship ring to show for it. And all this happened now just for Kawhi to go back to Toronto where he won the year before he came to the Clippers. Business is going to continue on as usual. Steve Ballmer will continue doing his thing with the Clippers, keeping all of his picks, not having to pay any fines. Kawhi is now going to go to Toronto and play at the beginning of the year. And at the same time, Brandon Ingram and I believe it was Grady Dick are going to come down to the Los Angeles Clippers and play there, as long as nothing comes from this next investigation to see if there's any violation of Kawhi being introduced to the sponsors by the Clippers themselves.